In this video, I'm going to be unboxing, setting up and reviewing this TC22 solar-powered trail hunting camera. So what do you get in the box? You get a camera with a solar panel attached to it, you get the user manual, you get 2 mounting belts, and you get a USB charging cable, which is USB-C as well, which is pretty cool. Now, some of the features of this camera which I really like is that it's got a 60 megapixel camera which takes photos, and it can also film in 4K, and I will show you some of that later on in the video, so stick around for that. It also comes with a 2.4-inch color LCD monitor inside the camera. You'll see that when I set it up. It also comes with 2 IR LEDs. It's got a response time of 0.1 seconds, so if anything walks in front, it takes 0.1 seconds to trigger the capture of the image or the video. And you can also do video and image at the same time, which I'll show you as well. It can also timestamp the image with the temperature, the date, the time obviously, as well as the charging of the battery, nighttime or daytime and things like that. You can also password protect it. It's also waterproof, standard IP66. It can operate in -20 degrees Celsius up to 60 degrees. So that's -4 in Fahrenheit or up to 140. So it's really good, and it comes with a built-in battery, which is 4,400 milliamp lithium battery. Now that gets charged by the solar panel, and if that's not charging, you can use the USB to charge it for you. And then when the battery's charging, you'll see a little red indicator light, and that will also happen with the solar panel. And what I've noticed is that you need to keep this camera where it is very bright or in sunlight, so it will charge, because I did set it up underneath some bushes and that, and the power did drain a bit quicker, and it didn't really charge as well in more of a very shaded area. So just remember that. But overall it is really cool, and I will show you how to set it up, and I'll show you the screens and everything and all the settings, so stick around. The power switch has 3 settings, so you have off, setup and on. Then you have all the other buttons below the screen. So you've got the menu, you have a replay button, you have a shot, which is one press take a photo, so you can take a photo with that button if you're there. There's also a mode button. Then you've got the up and down arrows, and the up arrow turns on the Wi-Fi function. The down arrow clicks the switch of the camera to switch between day and night camera. Then there's an OK button, so when you're selecting the menus, you press that button to select the options you're on. The left button is for playback mode and rewinding videos, and the right button is for fast forwarding videos or scrolling through pictures as well. Now when you're in setup mode, on the screen in the top left corner, there's different icons that you can see, and that would mean there's a photo or video mode. You then have an SD card status, so if there's no card, there'll be a little X through the second icon. You also have day and night time mode, and then you have 4M or 8M, which would indicate the resolution of the video or photo. And then you have the battery indicator in the bottom left, which will show as a percentage. And then you've also got the date and the time, so that's all on the screen for you to see and also to change and set up. Now as you can see, there's a lot of settings that you can go through to set up this camera, and there's a 4K video, which is really good at 30 frames a second at day and night time, which is really good. You can change the video length, which I did, so I increased that to 30 seconds as opposed to 10, and this can go all the way up to 180 seconds, so that's pretty cool as well. Now one thing to remember is obviously increasing the megapixels of the images as well as the video length. That would take up more space on the SD card that you can put into this camera. Now this camera can take an SD card of up to 128 gigabytes, so just remember that. So anything bigger than that won't read it, but 128 gigs. Then just set up everything in order to obviously utilize that space as best as possible. Now you can see here I'm inserting the card that I have, and then you go through the options to format that so it's ready for use, and then it works really well for the camera, and it's really quick. And you can see the IR sensors picking up there, that little blue flash and little red flash on screen in the background as I'm moving, because the camera is obviously picking up the desk in the background. And the quality of the camera is really good. I can't believe the quality of the videos, as you'll see later on. It's just absolutely crystal clear. It's so good. I've reviewed other cameras before, and obviously as technology advances, it's just amazing. The quality is amazing, and the connection speed as well to the camera with the app, which I'll show you how to set up as well. It's just really quick. Downloading videos is quick, viewing videos is quick, and all of that kind of stuff. So it's really good. You can manage it from the app and you can manage it from the screen. So it's a really good camera, and what I really like is that you don't have to run a cable to it and have it charging batteries or things like that. So that's a big plus. Setting up the app is also very easy. As you can see, the booklet comes with a little QR code inside it that you can scan and click on the URL, which takes you to the download store for Apple or Google. And also there is a code on the camera, as you saw earlier on the screen, that you can scan. So download the app really quick, and then once it's there, you allow it access to, obviously allow access to the videos and the images on the phone, so it can download them later on. And it's that simple. So that's it done. And then when you click on the plus camera, which I'll show you now after mounting the camera in this section of the video, which I sped up, the phone connects to the camera really quickly, as you'll see. And once it connects, it does a Bluetooth connection, and then once that's established, then it switches to the Wi-Fi. So it has its own Wi-Fi network, which you can also password protect and everything like that. So it's connected to that, and it works really, really fast, as you will see. So easy to set up. As you can see here, it's underneath the tree, all set up with the solar panel above. And now we connect to the camera, so we allow that to take place. And then once it finds the camera, you'll see it gives you the option there with the IP address that it picks up. And then it gives you what it is, where it is, and all those kind of things. And you allow the connection to take place. And once that happens, the camera starts beeping. You can hear a beeping on the camera, and you will also see red light flashing, which means the connection is being established. So you'll see, I will zoom into that now, so you can see that flashing. And then once that connection has been established, then you're on the camera and you can view the camera as if you were viewing the screen earlier, like I showed you when it was open. And you also have the same settings, so you can change the megapixels, you can change the video length, you can format the SD card. So you've got full functionality from the app, and the viewing of the images and videos is really easy. You just toggle between the two. You can download them to your phone, you can delete them, or you can view them straight from the phone with the camera. As you can see here, this is a live feed now that I've picked up, so I'll just try and get it to focus on the phone, and that's me now filming myself, filming the camera, and everything is filming and filming and filming. So yeah, it's all working really well. It's really quick, like I said before. I'm really impressed with it. And toggling between the images, here's all the settings. As you can see, this is all on the phone, just like in the app. It's all available to you to change and edit and everything, so you've got full control. It's really responsive, and it's a really good camera. I'm so impressed with it. And there you can see some of the footage that it's picked up, and then you can switch at the bottom between photo or video. So I selected one. You can see how quickly it downloads that video, so you can view it, and then once you've viewed it, you can delete it, or you can download it, or whatever you want to do. But there you can see it's pretty responsive, it's really clear, and I will get that onto the screen, which you will see in the video now, how clear that video actually is. And I also looked at the file properties, so you can actually see that it is 4K and how many pixels that's being filmed in. And then I did a night vision one as well for you guys. Unfortunately, I didn't get really cool footage of hedgehogs or nightlife and that, but I do have little Charlie over there walking past, and in the evening as well you'll see him walking past. But there you go, that's from the camera itself. It is so clear. You can see the water and the leaves, the water lilies, how crystal clear that is. It's absolutely amazing. I just really am impressed with this camera and the speed and everything about it. I'm really impressed. So if you guys are looking for a camera and you don't want any hassles with batteries and cables and things like that, this is one to get. The solar panel thing has really changed it for me, and the quality is just awesome. It's really good. So yeah, I really enjoyed reviewing this, and hopefully I can get some really cool footage, and I'll release another video sometime with all of that footage for you guys. So thanks for watching. Cheers.